Hi guys, Tara here. Welcome to Hip Openers with Inferno Yoga and Pilates. So, there is a beginner yoga hip opener video on my channel for any level of yoga. However, today we're going to work a little bit more intermediate to advanced. So if you're looking for a little bit more of a deep stretch through the hips, then absolutely this short video is for you. So if you're a beginner, maybe head back, start with that other yoga hip opener video, which is for absolutely any level. And then when you feel really confident, like you're ready to graduate, then today we're going to do a few more intermediate to advanced level stretches. If you follow me on Spotify, see below in the comments for the song selection for today, if you want to join me and listen to the music. Otherwise, grab your mat or even just use the floor, some comfy clothes. Let's get started. I'm just going to turn my music on. I'll be right back. Alright, so I want you to start by coming onto your knees. I want you to take your right leg and kick it forward. Then come forward so you can get your knee over your ankle, finding that alignment. Now I want you to pull the chest forward, stretching through that left hip flexor. So breathe, we want to keep the collarbones up and find length on that hip. So let's just breathe here. Hand can be to the leg for support, or maybe you want to come on down, keeping our chest lifted. Breathing. All right, when you're ready, pull the hips back, toe come up for split prep. So you can keep a bend in the knee if you like, or straighten the leg for a little deeper stretch with that hamstring. Now we're gonna walk forward again, knee over ankle, and this time pull the collarbones a little farther forward and breathe. Now we want to stay to this for a few breaths. Maybe you can take the hand down, chest lifted. But we'll want to stay nice and high because we're about to open our lizard. So I want you gently to start to fall open that right knee, coming onto the side of the foot. Stopping when you feel that you should. Now I come onto the side of my foot so that my knee is safe in alignment with my foot. Now keep the hips square to the floor and start to allow gravity to open you up. If it feels like too much, pull it back in. Now my hips are really tight today. I've been doing a lot of strength training, so this feels really good. So I want to just let that gravity and breath do the work. And when you're ready, pull the knee back in. Pull the collarbones forward again, finding length on the front of that hip. Breathing and stretching forward. Hands down or to the thigh. Now if you want to add a little glute stretch, I want you to take the inside hand down and just reach back for that back leg and gently pulling it. So we want stretch, never pain. So just gently pull forward, squaring the hips until it feels good. Alright, take that down, shift back. We're going to do the other side. So I want you to kick the left leg forward, bring it forward till knee is over ankle. Hand can start on the thigh as we work all the bubbles out of our hips. And just breathe, keeping our chest lifted, our spine nice and straight. Maybe you're ready to come on down with both hands. Now you'll notice that one side is always tighter than the other, perfectly natural. All right, on your next out breath, push back, toe up, option bend in the knee, squaring our chest to the floor. And just breathe here. Stretching through that hamstring, a little split preparation, but I won't ask you to do the splits today. Now I want you to come forward again, nice deep breath, stretching forward, lengthening that hip. Can you bring the hand on down? Now option, when you're just getting ready for flexibility training, you want to put your hands on a yoga block. Can we start to drop open that knee to open lizard if it's right for you on this side? Remember, coming onto the side of the foot to open and just breathe. At this point, I start to realize my hair down for this was a bad idea, and that's all right, we've committed. All right, so allowing the hips to square to the floor and breathe. My right side's always my really tight side, and I mirror image from you right now. So I know to just breathe, honor my body, and let it open. Stretch, never pain. And And just inhale deeply. And then exhale the tension in the hip. If at any time it stops feeling good, come out of it. All right, let's close that knee. Reset the chest. Now, how do we feel on this side? Do we want to reach back, take that foot, keeping thighs square, and gently pull forward? You've been doing a lot of weight training like me, and your quads are really tight. This is an excellent stretch for that while opening through that front hip flexor. So just breathing. Now we're going to keep advancing our hip stretch, working our external rotation with some frogs. So I want you to come on back, slide the legs back. Now we're going to start with one-legged frog, and then we're going to graduate to a full frog pose. So I want you to come forward onto your belly and take your right leg up wide of you. So knee wide, ankle under knee, flex foot like you're standing on the floor. Then square your hips and just breathe here. If you want more, bring the knee higher. So this is a great way to find frog if you're a little nervous. You can stay with one-legged frogs. So just stay here and breathe. The great thing about YouTube is absolutely you can pause me and stay here a little longer if you like. In breath and out breath. Keeping our hips square. What we like to do is we like to open through the hip, but I want you to keep it square, keeping that gentle pressure on. Let's do the other side. So taking the leg back, left leg come up wide, flex the foot, knee, ankle in line, square hips, and breathe. If you want to lay down, that's fine as well. I stay lifted so I can really control the pressure and the even depth of my hips. So you want to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Now, if one-legged frogs feel like enough for you today, absolutely you can do another round. If you're ready to graduate, come with me. Push back. I want you to bring your toes together and open your knees like you're coming into a very wide child's pose. In fact, at any time, you can come to a wide child's pose. So we want stretch, no pain through the inner thighs. I want you to come on down to your forearms. Open your ankles so that your ankles are in line with your knees. Now check that your feet are flexed. And this is like a little bit of a trust fall for your body. I want you to start to let your low back get heavy. Start to let your lower back get heavy and just breathe here. Trust that the body will open. Now, if this happens really easily for you and you hit the floor right away, here's what I want you to do. I want you to press your hips back in line with your knees, and you are going to get a big bite through the glute and through the hips. So just gently push back, feeling that beautiful, intense stretch. Now again, if at any time you feel pain, that's not what we're looking for. So just breathe and gently apply that pressure. Relaxing through the shoulders. Beautiful opening for the hips here. And you can stay here as long as you want, breathing in and exhaling. And as you breathe, maybe you start to come a little deeper. Maybe start to open the knees a little farther and let that low back just start to release tension. Now you might be wondering to yourself, I'm here now, how the heck do I get out? I'm about to tell you. So I want you to take your toes together and then push back into a very wide child's pose. Stretch your arms forward. Take your forehead to the mat. My microphone doesn't like that. And just breathe here as you open through your wide child's pose. Now let's slide our hands under. And I want you to gently take your right hand on your shoulder and just gently turn your chest to the right. And you're going to get a big bite through that left internal hip bone. And just gently keeping that pressure on. Now we hold the pose, not the breath. So we keep breathing. Now change sides. Take your left hand under. Again, long hair was not going to ease you down. Left hand under the shoulder, gently turn the chest to the left. And if you feel a lot more stretch on one side than the other, that's okay, but we should be feeling that bite on the inside of our hip. Now we're gonna have a beautiful finish. I want you to stretch your shoulders forward, your arms, make them as long as you can, and push back into wide child's pose. Gently pressing your hips back onto your heels, feeling the way the thighs and the glutes open. So I want you to keep staying there. I want you to keep breathing. And I hope you enjoyed a few more advanced hip stretches. If you have any requests, absolutely send me messages. I'm kind of like a DJ, I take requests. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining.